Manchester United can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're up. Musiala! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Kane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Son Heung-min is wide and looking to get onto this. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Great chance! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Musiala. Mbappe. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the finish! It's in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Tries a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Climbs up big! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
It's Kane! Robertson. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Everyone, please.
Manchester United have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're just settling back into this second half. Son Heung-min shapes to shoot! He scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And it adds much further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And the shot! Goal! And he is just ripping it up.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
He's gone for goal! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Kane! Caicedo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's Son Heung-min! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And it's Kane. Mbappe, great hit! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. Oh, great ball! He's had a hit! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have done it. Manchester United can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue, the dress code Kane! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Musiala! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and real chance!
It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? Out of play for a goal kick. Akanji and Caicedo. That is good pressure, just Musiala! Manchester United are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the
It's Kane! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter.
Musiala! Fagioli. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Kane. Fagioli. Now there's a fine ball. It's Kane! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fagioli. Oyarzabal.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Alexander-Arnold.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Musiala. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Musiala. Oh, that's a... Mbappe! Oh, terrific save.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Manchester United have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Kane! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Caicedo. Robertson, that's headed upfield. Stood up well to him there.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? And that's wide.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. And Akanji. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one. Akanji. Valverde. He's had it taken off him. Musiala. Back into the middle. Kane! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Manchester United have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's gone for goal! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is a brilliant interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Jimenez. And it's Jimenez. And Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. That's played into space. In with a header! Valverde. Fagioli. And it's Messi. Fagioli. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Jimenez. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe. That's a promising position. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Valverde. Caicedo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Musiala. Looking for the run. He's found... And the shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Donnarumma catches it safely. Son Heung-min threads one in. He's had a hit! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
Musiala! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
In with the challenge. Musiala. Oh, a delicate chip through. And here's Kane. And he's straight offside. Valverde. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Son Heung-min. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Kane! Robertson. Great defending, strong and determined. Is there a chance? No, that's just wide. Caicedo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, the shot could be on here. Oh, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing the... Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
He came in hard, very hard. Great ball if he can get there. Kane.
There they go, hunting again.
Jimenez has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass is just off target. Valverde. Kane. Son Heung-min. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Caicedo. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Caicedo. Akanji attempts a clearance. And Akanji. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Akanji. Just eases him off the ball. Oyarzabal. That's a shade optimistic. Caicedo. Jimenez. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And Robertson. Caicedo. For Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. Ball's gone out of play. Musiala. Caicedo. And Akanji. Well read, nice interception. Good spot, he's seen the run. Valverde. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Caicedo, done delicately, and reclaimed it in a trice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe! He's got away with one there. Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez. Akanji. Robertson. Jimenez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. Valverde. Caicedo.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Alexander-Arnold. Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kane. Mikel Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe. Messi. And Caicedo. Son Heung-min. And that has put paid to that. Short changes him with that pass. Heads it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe! Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still just the single goal between the sides. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Robertson. And Akanji. Robertson.
La cantidad de
Just about up to the hour now.
Fue de 29.950.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back into the middle. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Son Heung-min. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Kane. Jimenez. And it's Messi. And Caicedo. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. That's Kane. And here's Kane. Taken back almost at once. Looking here to chip it through. Kane. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Caicedo.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Kane. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Jimenez. And Caicedo. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Akanji has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Musiala! A real chance and a real let-off. Robertson.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Caicedo. Robertson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has ended up in no man's land. Distributed tidily. Deep into stoppage time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph, a time... So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, easy pickings there. Musiala! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oyarzabal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Musiala! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Son Heung-min! Oh, they could be caught out here. Kane. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is a brilliant interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Plays a delicate ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Robertson. Akanji. Engages and forces him off the ball. Caicedo. Kane. Oh, now the finish! Robertson tries to clear. Can he finish? Has another go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United just getting a reminder of what it is like to be under siege.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
And here's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Mbappe. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Akanji tries making a foray down the right. Gets into some space. Caicedo. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Musiala. He's played him through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi.
Manchester United really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious.
Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Valverde. Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Musiala looking to add to his goal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kane. Big chance! Quality ball. Robertson getting this one clear. Now can he find... Mbappe! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh no, he misses from the spot.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Taken back almost at once. Could be danger here. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe is flagged offside. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Manchester United come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Akanji. Jimenez. Oh, that's a key interception. Jimenez. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Caicedo. Musiala. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great work on the overlap. Now it's Mbappe. Decent hit! Sticks it
losing.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Has a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
The attendance for this match.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He's through, now is he in? Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. And that has been clubbed away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Real chance here! Oh, such a clever touch. He's cut it out, and he can clear it away. Akanji. Caicedo. And it's Kane. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. He's got to be in here! And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Musiala. Very nicely done. That has been slung wide. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
The fullback is in acres of space here. Brilliantly cut out. Could be danger here. Great chance! In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. In with a header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Quarter of an hour played. Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shot a goal! It's been shipped out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Deftly done. Great ball, and he's in here. Musiala. Mbappe. Robertson. Caicedo in acres of space out wide. Kimmich. Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And that for him is goal number 10.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. Fagioli.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's quick to snatch it back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Robertson. And that's been drilled in. Messi. There will be a throw-in. That looks a cracking goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here.
And the shot!
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Up he goes! No mistake!
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So is this the start of a comeback? Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. Nicely weighted ball.
2 added minutes has
Kimmich.
been indicated.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Fagioli. Messi. And Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Can he finish? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Manchester United produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're off again. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mbappe. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's had a hit! Akanji gets it away. Kimmich. Son Heung-min. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's away. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Musiala. Threads one in. Donnarumma catches it safely. Alexander-Arnold. Hits one! He scores! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So now the difference is 3. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a great... Can he finish? He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Fagioli. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kane. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Not too many have the power
Agility.
or indeed the
Coming on to
accuracy from
replace
this
him
range.
is
Would he dare to have a go?
19.
Mbappe. And here's a chance. Oh, almost a sixth.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's in! Oh boy, this fella is flying. You just anticipate that he will do this week after week after week.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
75 minutes is number 22.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening...
It's Son Heung-min! Sticks it away! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
And the shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
After 78 minutes is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
26. Robertson.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
Real
Number
chance!
16.
He's put it wide.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Rafinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. Musiala. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's a throw-in. Fiddles it through, dink through. He is through here. Tries a shot. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jimenez. Son Heung-min. Kimmich.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Kane. Oh, great shot. There's the shot. They've done it. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Musiala, and it's played forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Son Heung-min. Kane.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's picked out the run. So much time and space here. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And it adds gets further to a heavily one. And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This